Good morning, Chargers!
By a show of hands, who in our audience is hungry?
Well, if you're one of the many to raise your hand, today's the day to indulge in your deepest food desires.
And Charles, why don't you tell them why that is?
Nah, man, I insist that you inform them, little bro.
Nah, please, you do the honors, little bro.
Well, I feel like you got this one. You know, you introduced it. You understand, little bro.
No, you're gonna tell them, little bro.
Ugh, fine. Since you insist, little bro, today's actually National Food Day.
That's right, and for all of you celebrating, grab your Lunchleys, Prime bottles, and your favorite Feastival bar, and treat yourself today.
Yeah, and we're gonna treat you with a great show. Let's roll the intro.
Man, all this talk of lunch sure has got me hungry. I could really go for some trips and drippy cheese right about now.
Speaking of cheese, during homecoming week, our Chargers played a classic game of cheese ball toss and other fun games.
Man, those cheese balls do sound pretty good right about now.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know, you could see those cheese balls in action in this story.
Great, let's not waste any more time.
Wow.
To get our Chargers in the spirit for homecoming, the SGA committee planned a week full of fun games. On Friday, we had a super silly game to start off the Spirit Week where the goal of the game was to throw cheese balls at one player's head covered in shaving cream, and whichever team had the most cheese balls stuck to the shaving cream in 45 seconds would be the winner.
Alright, who won? Easy.
Yeah, light work.
For Tuesday, we had a classic game of head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and whoever grabbed the cup fastest when the ref called it won. And although the tricycle race was canceled, that didn't stop our Chargers from having the most fun Spirit Week. This has been Tasnia and Morgan reporting for Wrsn.
Wow, that video was pretty tasty. Thanks, Tasnia and Morgan.
And since we're on the subject of being grateful, let's show some gratitude towards the Latinas in Action supply drive.
Agreed, Josh. Let's take it over to Dallas and Tiffany on those supply drops.
On October 2nd, Latinas in Action hosted a bracelet making event where students gathered during lunch to craft bracelets for a meaningful cause. These handmade bracelets will be included in care packages sent to children in Loma de Arena, Colombia, a community facing poverty. As part of the event, students who participated earned 1 cast hour in exchange for their time and effort. The care packages, which will also include school supplies, are set to be delivered through a non-profit organization.
Latinas in Action aims to support Latinas and Hispanic communities across the world. Our bracelet making event in the Courier today had a great turnout, and we thought that making bracelets was a thoughtful way to show the kids in Colombia that we care. This was a collab with Spanish Honor Society, and we appreciate everybody that came out, especially my team who organized the event.
The school supplies for these packages will be collected and dropped off in Mrs. Free's room 3222 and Mr. Gomez's room 3102 from October 14th to November 11th. Be sure to contribute to the school supply drive to help make a difference in a child's life. This has been Tiffany and Dallas reporting for Wrsn.
How's spicy? By the way, for a little update on that story, the dates for the supply drive have actually changed to October 15th through the 30th.
You know, Josh, I heard a little joke and it made me think of you.
Oh yeah? Let's hear it.
Okay, let me collect myself. Okay, what is a cheerleader's favorite food?
I don't know, Charles, what?
Cheerios!
Oh my god, that was a good one, man. It was actually a perfect transition onto Zach with sports.
Hey Chargers, it's Zach bringing you the latest news on sports. Yesterday, our cross-country team had a meet and a bunch of people PR'd, and congratulations to Max Arte for placing 3rd. Make sure to show out for our football team today as they play away at Forest Hill. Hopefully they will carry on their momentum from last week. That's it for sports. Back on to Josh and Charles in the studio.
Zach really did talk about them sports.
And now we're going to talk about clubs. For instance, Operation Gratitude presenting bracelets and booze!
Whoa, that sure was terrifying. And for more info on them, go to room 3322 during lunch.
Yeah, and also during lunch, Marvel Club is meeting in room 3318, watching X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yeah, and if you're looking for something just as exciting as X-Men, then you can yarn over to Yarn Over Club, meeting in room 3325.
And if you're looking to go even more southern than we already are in Florida, then you should boogie on over to South American Dance Group, meeting in 3122.
Yeah, and actually localized here in Florida is actually our Chargers celebrating their birthdays today.
Let's take a gander at those Chargers celebrating their special day.
Happy birthday, Chargers.
Well, it's been fun, Charters, but that's all for today's show.
I hope you all are consuming fruitfully today. That's the bell.
This has been Charles.
And Josh.
Thanks for